Marchex. I could make a marching joke, or I can make a joke about Chex cereal, and I don't know what to go with because I don't know any jokes about either. Anyway, moving on. 5-day chart. Okay. 1 month chart. Okay. 6 month chart. Okay. So 6 month chart's been kind of flat. Before that, it was not doing well, but doing okay. So unlike some stocks that I look at, where I look at the 5 months chart and I realize that it started dropping well before COVID hit, no, this one actually just seemed like it did drop mostly because of COVID. It was around 3.5 levels since then, which it has not gotten back to, which is already a good sign that I like. Because unless COVID completely ruined its business, things should be able to get back to that level, if not more so. Maybe it did ruin its business. Hedge funds are dumping Marchex. What kind of investors own Marchex? I mean, ones that are dumb, apparently, seeing as seems to be a lot of negative sentiment about this. And why am I getting a lot of articles about Uber and Lyft? Is this in that space? Reports Q1 loss. Whoa. Decline, decline, decline. Loss, 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 loss. What the hell? Just looking at these numbers, how did this go up ever? How did this even go up to these highs in 2019? It was doing terribly. I feel like there's something here that I'm missing. Call analytics company that helps businesses connect, drive, measure, and convert callers into Is this telemarketing? Products include Marchex call analytics and analytics platform for enterprise that depend on inbound phone calls to drive inbound. So they have to call you first? How In addition, it provides local leads platform, a service advertising solution for small businesses, resellers such as Yellow Pages. I assume you're talking about the website? I mean, I think they have a website. If you're talking about the book, then you're kind of living in the past, man. In fact, all of this implies this company is living in the past. I don't see a lot of this being relevant. Which would make sense given... Which would make sense reflect this. This business model makes no sense. Text analytics and community, which enable businesses to send and receive text and SMS messages with customers. It's not very hard to automatically send text messages to people. I can literally write a script on my computer that does it in probably an hour. At least I used to be able to. I mean, texts back in the day kind of worked like emails. Like, I could literally email a text to myself back in late 2000s, at least. I knew how it worked. Maybe that whole infrastructure has changed, I don't know, but I know that used to be possible. That enables businesses to understand customer conversations and phone calls and texts. I'm not really feeling this. What kind of investors own most of Marchex? Tell us. Actually, I don't need to read this. I can figure that out from here, from holders. Kind of want to see what conversation does it say, too. I mean, it's still a big institutional share. With 58 institutions, it's more than some others. Why do you suppose Marchex is trying to buy back? They are? All I can think of is that the price is currently so low and they are only offering this much per share, it seems to me. Oh, this was 10 months ago. Is that the most recent? I mean, aside from Yahoo Finance Insight just screaming prices at people, then yes. Who owns this stock? Is it a good long-term investment? Allow me to be your DD. Yes. Now go do more DD. Nah, disagree. March is a good long-term hold. I still own some shares. I feel strongly yes, Chris. I don't think so. Hedge funds are dumping. Reports quarter 1 loss. Tops revenue estimates. I kind of don't care. I don't think that I can give this anything but a sell. I think the business model is outdated. And I believe that is reflected by the year-over-year just continuous slumps that you see. And I know the chart showed that it's not back to pre-pandemic levels. If it was a good company, I thought it could get there, but I just don't think it's a good company. I think it's outdated and dying, frankly, unless it can reinvent itself or shift its business model. So sell for Marchex cereal.